Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Sandy Duri, and we'll be talking today. We are Team Blue, and we'll be talking today, me and my partner Abdullah Qalalwa, our presentation and report about Cisco Catalyst Center, a revolutionary platform for unified network management. So without further ado, let's just jump in. So first, let's talk about Cisco Catalyst Center. What is Cisco Catalyst Center? It is a platform that addresses the growing complexity of modern networks. As networks expand, manual management becomes impossible. This platform provides three critical capabilities to help with this problem. First, software-defined access, or SD access, which creates secure identity-based network segments to help improve the network. Second is complete automation of routine configuration, eliminating manual CLI work. Third is AI-driven analytics that provide real-time network assistance and proactive problem detection. These features together transform how networks are being managed for infrastructure. Third, we'll talk about the complexity challenge. So the problem we're trying to solve here is traditional networks face 5 critical challenges: slow deployment, human error, poor visibility, inconsistent security, and troubleshooting tasks take too long. So these 5 problems we are trying to solve, because as networks grow, these problems multiply and expand into more and more issues and in the future. So a small campus might have 50 switches, a large enterprise might have 5,000 switches. Manual management simply is not feasible at this point with this huge number of switches and routers that need to be configured and updated and all of that. So industry perspective. So research confirms that this is in need. This is in a huge need. According to Peerless and colleagues, a study by Cisco official guidelines, automation significantly reduces operational complexity, is becoming essential for scalable modern enterprise networks. This just isn't theory. Real deployments show dramatic improvements by using automation and these kind of things. So what we need? We need the system requirement that we need for this to be at working and to perform is Cisco Catalyst Center has 3 requirements categories. First is the functional category, which includes discovering devices, managing IP pools, and deploying configuration templates and building SD access fabrics with security policies. Non-functional requirements ensure high availability for mission-critical operations, scalability for large networks, and robust security for access controls. The third is the technical requirements that include Catalyst switches and routers running iOS XE and the support for modern protocols. These requirements ensure the platform can handle enterprise scale networks, reliability. So yes, we did an evaluation of the network design. So we evaluated 3 designs. The first design is the traditional design, and it uses manual CLI configuration. It is very time consuming, inconsistent, and prone to human error. They did also evaluate the template based. It uses automated provisioning templates. It is faster and more consistent than the traditional way, but still The one we chose is the intent-based networking. It is our chosen approach, and it is superior due to many factors. One of them is that the intent it translates intent into business policy. So if management says finance staff has access only to finance server, the Catalyst Center converts that into network policies, deploys them across all networks and devices, and continuously verify that it is working. And we chose this because it automates most tasks and provides strong security through segmentation, and uses AI for faster analytics and health checks.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Now I'll be explaining after my friend Saad Zaiduri has finished. So I will take an example about what Catalyst centers do and the difference between the traditional network and the Catalyst center. In the traditional network, your access is tied to your location. Everything of your policies is relying on the VLANs and IP subnets. Whenever you go from one building to another, all of the configuration is reconfigured, which is somehow complex and have rigid ACLs. While the Catalyst center or the user centric, your access is like tied to your identity. With what our policies have been done for you will follow you. So no other configurations will be done, and everything is just by the cloud of the Catalyst center. So yeah, let's see the system architecture. We have the design policy and provision and assurance. The design focuses on defining the network hierarchy, IP addresses, and ports, while the policies it manages security groups. Everyone has his own accesses and privileges. So what's the difference from the traditional? That whenever an attacker, let's take an example. In Active Directory, an attacker can go from one user to another user with another privileges, seeing the misconfigurations in the Active Directory. While in this one, everyone has his policies, so no attacker can go from one user to another user, which is called lateral movement. The provision, it handles devices onboarding and have templates for making everything faster. Assurance that there is an AI that assure that there is nothing is missing. Okay, what is the key workflows? First of all, we have the device discovery. What is the device discovery process? First of all, credentials are added for the devices. Then the Catalyst Center scan for networks. Then it will add them using LLDP or SMP for adding devices and managing this network. LLDP and SMP are networking protocols. The SD access fabric is basically like an ID for every user that this is the access for him. Policy deployment is the deployment, creating, changing in groups, and there is a matrix for that. Assurance that the AI collect these data and suggest for solutions if there is an error. Okay, what are the improvements from traditional networks into Catalyst Center? Look, the config deployment, you can just finish it in 15 minutes for complex networks. Traditional config will take for like on average 4 hours. I'm not meaning all of the enterprise, maybe for a department, for something. Troubleshooting. Troubleshooting, you have an AI that will assist you, tell you that the error is here. You can fix it using this template. You can do this. While in the traditional troubleshooting, you don't know where to start. You have to trace all of the things. On average, it's 2 days. These results indicate a drastic reduction in time spent on configuration and troubleshooting, shifting focus from maintenance to innovation. So in conclusion, the Catalyst Center is a transformative platform for modern enterprises that is on the cloud of Cisco's. It replaces manual and error-prone tasks with intelligent automation using AI. Also, it will minimize the human error. It will move everything from maintenance to innovation. And thank you for listening to us, me and my friend Saad Zaiduri. Here are some references that we took from, all of them about Cisco Catalyst Centers from Cisco's main papers. And feel free to ask us whatever questions you need. Me, Abdullah Basir Qalalwa, and Saad Zaiduri. You can find our names on LinkedIn. Thank you so much.